you're an insurance agent experiencing some calling anxiety or can't get on that first phone call right now because you got the flutters, you found the right video. I'm going to dive into some fundamentals that are going to help you hopefully get past this. Calling may seem like the worst, but it's always scary first. So I'm going to help you understand how to get through the noise so that you cannot let this hold you back. You've got so much greatness within you when you understand some of these things that can be reframed to help you find success. So before I go into this, my name's Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents as well as agencies that partner here, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I appreciate you watching, and I hope this gets you through your anxiety. So when we first start off, a lot of times we have some of these insecurities. Will this person hate me? Are they going to like me? Will I like them? Will they judge me? Will they see right through me and know that I'm just scripting right now? This is our insecurities crying out. And it's because this is something that's new. That's not abnormal. So understand you're not alone. This isn't the first time that someone's felt like you, and you're not a unicorn on Mars right now. Many, many brand new insurance agents feel the same way. You may think that, oh, if I script, they're going to see right through me and hate me and maybe cuss me out. And I don't want to find out, so I'm not going to pick up a single phone call. Tip number one, reframe things in your mind. You don't know them. And you're probably never going to meet them in the supermarket. 99.99% of the time, you're just not going to see them in your lifetime. So you've got to remind yourself that if you screw up, and when, more importantly, you screw up on a sales call, because I've done this industry a long time. I've done telesales combined with my insurance background over 2+ decades, 20+ years. We've got an amazing team here in our national agency, but I still flub over my own tongue. And if I can make little mistakes, give yourself some grace. Perfection is the enemy of you finding greatness right now. And if you screw up on a sales call, know that you're never going to meet this person. They don't know what you look like, smell like. Okay. It's not a problem when that person maybe cusses you out over that phone call. And that will happen with final expense telesales or life insurance sales, even Medicare insurance sales. That can happen. Maybe they're having a bad day and they take it out on you. Just be glad you're not their dog. All right. Don't hold yourself back here. You are safe. If you screw up on a sales call, just focus on the next one and bring even more value. What's the worst that can happen? They hang up on you. Okay. They still don't know what you look like, where you live, or anything else right now. So there's no worry about what they think of you. It's all about you really focusing on what you can give to them. So reframe in your mind that I'm safe. They don't know me. They don't know what I look like, talk like, walk like. You could have a face made for telesales and everything's going to be okay. Your insecurity right now is an insecure view of what's taking place. Sales calls are you stepping forward with every part of you to find success, but you got to understand you're in a safe place. And yes, you will make screw ups. Welcome to the industry. Now, tip number two, this is really important. No's are never personal. We've got to really pull back from the powerful force of emotion that's overriding our maybe mighty push into action. Picking up the phone call. See, flubbed our own tongue. Happens to me too. Pick up the phone call, but that fear of failure because, oh no, they're going to tell me no, and that does not feel good. Don't take no's as personal. No is the first two letters of nothing. And if you just take no at that, you're going to get nothing as a result. Understand it's a game. Look at this as no is part of the process. Proceed, 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 my friends. There's power in being a professional that isn't pushy, but knows how to win the game for the betterment of the consumer. If that consumer hangs up on you, tells you no, not saying it feels fun, but if you have good fundamentals, you've got a better chance of overcoming it. And those obstacles get out of the way. And now you can hopefully find success with every single sales call. That no is now the next step to you attaining greatness. You've got to focus on yourself moving forward. Focus on the money that you can make when you make it. And when you make it, there's no better place to be. You're going to forget about the pain, I promise. But you've got to get through the obstacles. And that is what we call objections in the insurance industry. You've got to train, you've got to script yourself, you've got to be secure in the fact that I'm safe. Back to tip number one. They don't know what I look like, what I smell like, if I put on deodorant today. This is telesales, right? Know that number one, you're safe. Your insecurities are an imperfect view of what's happening. Number two, understand it's not personal when they tell you no or give you some flack or some rejection, especially when you're new. You may feel like you stutter, you stammer. It's okay. You're going to become a better communicator with every single sales call. Small steps to the big goal. And when you get it, when you get that sale, that pile of cash is infused. If you're selling life insurance or Medicare insurance or even annuities, and now when that cash infusion happens, all that rejection, all those bad feelings evaporate. It's amazing. Just like those that win football games, they're not griping about how many times they were hit and pushed back and thrown into things and pounded upon the ground. They're not thinking about that. They're focusing about the win. The win is what is important. The pain is necessary and it's needed, but you've got to be prepared to practice. You got to put your pads on and really train. Training will help you. If you get really good at objections, you get even better at your script, you're going to have a better closing ratio, and that's going to be a better chance for you to bring that cash home and to have success. So know that you've got it. Know that the rejection and the anxiety that you're actually feeling is all about little insecurities that we all have, my friends, all of us here. So know that they don't know what you look like. If you screw it up, number one, you're safe. Number two, when they tell you no, it's not personal. It's part of the process. Be positive. Understand your monster payday could just be right around the corner, and that could change your life forever. So focus on this picture of what your life is going to look like when you make it, and that's going to allow you to go through some of this pain in a more professional way instead of taking it personal. So know that when you attain success in this industry, there's no better life. Now, number three, this is important. Get with an industry expert, someone that can really give of themselves to you to kind of tune you up. You may be this powerful performer, but you can get better. It's so important that you've got somebody that lets you know that they had the butterflies once too, and they went through role play, just like what your reality may be right now if you're a brand new insurance agent. Role play is real magic. Practice may be painful, but it's highly profitable for you finding success. It's magical when you just practice and drill and rehearse. And a lot of folks in this industry think that maybe they don't need to practice much. They just pick up a phone and get a bunch of leads, and somehow they're going to make a lot of money. My friends, there's nothing further from the truth than this. So you've got to practice, you've got to drill, you've got to rehearse, you've got to be ready, you got to be polished, and that comes through action. Action will fix your problems, but we've got to get through the anxiety into a situation where we are setting ourselves up for success when 90% of the agent force fails because they maybe failed to believe that they have what it takes. Belief is the backbone of the industry. Maybe they let their insecurity seep in and didn't realize I'm safe. If they hang up on me, I just move to the next phone call. The next phone call. Remember, fear is normal. It's natural. In the fight or flight, just know that you're going to put your best foot forward to help the client win. And your win may be just around the corner. And I know that's what you want. Your huge payday could change your reality forever. And when that first sales call comes, if you're a brand new agent, there's nothing better. And you'll never forget how good that felt, and all that anxiety will evaporate like a snowflake. I hope this helps you. If we can give you any resources at all, or if you need a good work family to call a home, jasonfinalexpense.com will absolutely serve you in any way we can. And if you work for a different agency and you're like, I just need good leads, I need some good aged leads under $2 a piece. Maybe your agency's overcharging you, or their new leads are a whole lot right now. Reach out. We'll serve you in any way we can, even if we partner in small ways with you. Hope you have a great day. Remember, you've got what it takes.